Yo, what up? There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna get started now. Oof. Oh. Why does my sensitivity feel like terrible? The fuck? Whatever. I have no memory of what I was doing. Okay, yeah. Wow, my mouse sensitivity is bad. What happened? Ugh. Give me a second. I don't know why my mouse is moving so slow. That is not right. Yeah. Which one is it? There we go. Hopefully that fixes it. Alright. Back in the saddle. No, my mouse is still fucked up. Ugh. Alright, well, for now I'm just gonna jack up the sensitivity. Oh. Jesus. Damn it to hell. You drop your mouse once. Okay, let me see if I can't do something about this real quick. Good. No, that's the wrong tab. Pause again. Jesus. There we go. There we go. Okay, fixed it. I don't know why that happened, but we're good now. I fixed it. Okay. Okay, we're still one gold star short. That'll be alright. Oh, that's done. Neat. I don't know why spice berries are so good, but they are. So, when it's time to collect those, I'm gonna collect a bunch of them. I forgot I was building that. Sick. Alright, let's see if I have any more spice berries. I probably don't, but... Oh! I probably don't have enough, is what I'm saying. I need 5 of any fruit, though. I should condense this stuff anyhow. I should go grab all my fruit. Yeah. What's happening? Welcome. I need... Actually, I can condense that too. Let me just condense this chest for now. Let me just see what I can put where. Okay. Actually, let me take the vegetables out. I really don't know how I want to organize these. Oh, I don't want these in here. Yeah, I'll just leave the fruit in here. It's the only thing I can think of doing. All right, let me sell stuff while I'm thinking about it. That, and that all need to be sold. Ugh. It's gonna take forever. Really? All this stuff's not even supposed to be in here. Put building materials in here. Hardwood, stone. I don't know what moss is for. Put the bobs in here too. It's basically just stone. Oh, hello, Hannah. You're new. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well. Is anything to and click one of the letters non-stop, it'll expose something. Really? Does it matter which one? Which letter? Feel like I'd click past it. Okay, back to organizing. Because I gotta fix this. This is awful. I think it was A. A. Cauliflower. I'm just doing this till I gotta go to work. I'm not really a coffee person, so I have ice cream instead, which I need to eat some of because it's melting. Give me that. BRB, fair enough. Oh, at the main menu? When I finish this day, I'll try that. Oh, you meant one of the actual letters. I thought you meant one of the letters in the game. Let me quick stack this. Jesus, I have so much stuff. Like... That's building materials. I don't know. I don't even want to do this. Alright, I'm done organizing. Fuck it. Hope I don't need any of this shit later. I'm not dealing with all that. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing. I have a barn being built. And that's something I need. Yeah, she's working on the farm. Or barn. God, I can't speak. I've almost got the parsnips done for the quality crops. What else do I need? Yeah, so I have the parsnips, I have the corn. I just need to do 2 more seasons for the melon and the pumpkin. And the other thing was here. Yeah, I saw you said that. I'm not the best at responding to stuff. I've been very busy this week, so I didn't get a chance to respond. But I did say it said it had 4-player co-op. That might be something I do. I've been thinking about it, but I don't know for sure yet. How do you get a large egg? Is that just a random chance? I could fish. I might just fish. Yeah, because that stuff I'm going to do all at once later. Because that's all good. Okay, yeah. We're going to go fish. Have you ever played PS2? Yes, I actually still do. PS2 is one of my favorite systems ever. I love the PS2. A lot of my childhood was spent on that. I guess I could look at my quests. Asking to be maple syrup in the secret woods. That is something I can do right now. I'm pretty sure I have a maple syrup. I don't remember where, but I think I have one. Pine tar, oak resin. In here somewhere, I'm sure. There we go, maple syrup. But I played a bunch of stuff on the PS2. The Metal Gear games I played on the PS2. I played the Sly series on PS2. Really like the Sly Cooper games. What else is on there? Jesus. Hey, what else is on the PS2? I'm drawing a blank. The GTA games I liked. San Andreas, Vice City, and 3. Those were all good. Medal of Honor was always very good. I think I already have a rare seed, but I'm just gonna grab one anyway. Sonic Unleashed was on there. I really liked Sonic Unleashed. That was good. Something tells me I need these. I'm just gonna grab them. And if I don't, I'll cook them later. Alright. Oh, there's a puzzle game called Mojo. It was... that game was so weird. Ooh! A bear. Are you here for my maple syrup? Oh, he speaks. I don't like the look this bear is giving me. Why do you know my name? I don't know if I want to see it. That's not the sentence you want to hear after that interaction. Oh. Well, I mean... Is it just salmon berries and blackberries, or is it the stuff they're made of also? Like, if I go and make salmon berry berries, are those now also worth 3 times as much? Find all these slimes here in a moment. Oh my god. Go away. That's the wrong tool. Okay, let me see what you said now that the cutscene's over. If you didn't notice, there's this. It only has the regular PS2. Yeah, well, because the PS1, on the PS1 it wasn't really a thing yet to have, like, online play and whatnot. And the PS3 and 4 had it integrated, so, like, consoles in that middle era, like the Dreamcast, for example, and the PlayStation 2, like you say, things in that middle area always needed an adapter in order to connect to the internet, like you say. Or like the GameCube had something similar also. So a lot of stuff from that era all had adapters like that until like internet became the full mainstream. But I never had one to use. I always noticed the slots on those systems, like the GameCube and the PlayStation I had when I was a kid. Present? Okay. Wall basket, I see. But I know of their existence. I just never had one. Nice. I kind of want that. Okay, let me fix that mistake I just made. Went way too high. Damn it to hell. I got greedy. Oh, they went away. Nice. I don't need any more carp. I was kind of hoping to catch a different fish, but oh well. Are these... Okay, they are. Are these... That one's not, that one's not. That one is, but I already have that one. Big. Okay, let me go put this shit away. They need to stop making their consoles so often. We don't need a PS6. The PS5, like, yeah, it's a few years old, but A, y'all ain't put any damn games on it. And B, it's expensive as hell. We don't need a PS6. Get some people, optimize your hardware, like, optimize software for the hardware, put some good shit on there, let us have it for like a decade, and then charge $800 again. We don't need another PlayStation. It's redundant. We don't need it. Part of why I don't play the PlayStation that I own, the PS5 I have, because I have one, but part of the reason why I don't play it is because, like, so many of those games are on like things that are way easier for me to access. I disagree. I still think the PS5 Pro is in the PS5 genre of console. I don't think the Pro should count as its own console, purely on the merit that people don't count, like, for example, there's the DSi, and then there's the DSi XL, and the DSi XL had better hardware, better graphics, and it could play, like, it was a bigger screen. And then there's the 3DS, and the 2DS, and the 3DS XL. Those were all different. They all came out way after each other, and they had hardware differences, but it wasn't anything substantial. And then the 3DS was actually a new console. It was the same form factor, like what the PS6 will probably be, but as opposed to, like, being a new console, I don't think the Pro's a new console. It just has upgraded hardware. The Switch OLED's not a new console. They're just like, oh, this is new hardware. Same console, same system, same game, same everything, but new hardware. I still think, like, Yeah, you can come out with a Pro, whatever, but it's not a new console. But we still, like, don't make another Pro. Don't try and, like, there are people who feel compelled to buy that kind of shit, right? Like, if you buy a PS5 and then they come out with that damn Pro, you're not using, there's so many people who are not going to use their PS5 anymore, go out and buy a Pro, and now you spent, like, almost $2,000 on essentially the same console twice. Because ultimately, the the stuff in the PS5 as compared to the PS5 Pro, yeah, there is some difference, but the PS5 could already handle everything that it was running. There's certain games that'll be easier, but most shit's gonna play the same on the Pro as opposed to the 5. So it just feels redundant to me. It doesn't feel necessary. I just need to slow down. They need to slow down. Like the Switch, again, as an example, the Switch has been out for almost a decade now, and they're finally about to announce the second console. Like, they're not even officially, let me fix the words in my brain. Like, we don't even know if it's going to come out this year, so it might be 11 years between consoles on the Switch. And, like, I'm fine with that. I think there does need to be some real distance, especially with the cost of consoles going up. Ooh, there we go. Something new. And the catching spot went away. And even if you do consider the Pro a new console, like even if like everyone's like, no, it's definitely a new console, you're wrong, Leopard, you're so stupid. The PS5 Pro is definitely a new console. That just makes what I'm saying worse, because that means they just released a new console and have decided to really announce the PS6, which is even dumber in my opinion. Why would you? Because the PS5 Pro ain't even that old, I don't think. Maybe a couple years. Might have been last year, I'm not certain, but it's not very old. So to announce the PS5 Pro and then say in the next 3 years we're gonna announce the PS6 and then release it, that's too much. You're doing too much, Sony. Stop it. What I think Sony should do is look at old series that they haven't touched in a while. Stuff like, if you don't know... Yes, the PS5 becomes cheaper because the demand goes down. That is correct. But a lot of people are just like... How do I put this? It's a tricky thing to be releasing consoles and stuff. Because yes, the PS5 does become cheaper. But by that same logic, they might as well release the PS7 2 years later. It doesn't... And then people, like, if you don't have a PS5 yet, and you're looking at getting it, and then they announce the PS6, even if it's out of your budget, you're still going to start considering that immediately. You know, there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, well, I haven't got a PS5 yet. That's what happened to my family. Here, perfect example. When I was a kid, we had the PS2 as long as I could remember, right? And then the PS3 came out, and we had already gotten a GameCube. We had a Wii. And then the PS2 came out. 360 came out. I don't remember how we got that 360, but we did. So the PS2, we had the PS2, and the PS3 came out, and we never really got one. wait, years and years and years, no PS3. We had the PS2 for forever, and then it was, I think, Christmas of the year or the year after the PS4 came out that we just went ahead and got a PS4 instead of a PS3. So we just straight up, for my entire childhood, we just skipped the PS3. Um, so I think that happens a lot too, where like if you're saving up for the console that's still expensive and then they release a new one, you might as well just go for that one anyhow. It's really weird, like, to be aiming for the old one. The best instance you can say for it is resale, but even then it's weird. I don't know, man. The whole 10,000 console thing just boggles me. I wish instead of always being focused on making new consoles and high graphics and, ooh, look at how much we can fit into this game, can we just get some quality shit? You know? Like, I don't care if the game runs at 10,000 frames per second. Is it good? And unfortunately, half the time, especially recently, the answer is no. I would agree with you on that it is a memory thing and a storage thing. My counter argument is that they sell peripherals like hard drives and stuff to attach to their consoles with which to do that kind of thing with. So if the issue really was, oh, our consumers need more storage, they would just release another terabyte thing. Because I can promise you, buying the terabyte of storage and a PS5 is definitely going to be cheaper than buying a PS6. You know? But it's alright. The other thing is when you're looking at stuff like RAM, like how much processing power is needed to use a game, right? The reason why games now, especially now, need so much processing power is because there's no effort to optimize shit. Look at... Let me try to think of a good example. But there are games now... Let's use what's it called? Cyberpunk 2077. That game ran like shit. Yeah. But I kind of misunderstood what you're saying. You mean more memory to run. Like more RAM, not so much storage, which storage is still an issue. But you're talking about the running of games. So when I'm looking at stuff, you have Cyberpunk, came out unfinished, and it had its own drama with it, but it came out unfinished. Glitchy as hell, hardly didn't run, right? And then you look at an old game, another big game, let's say any of the GTA games, but especially the earlier ones, those games are notoriously not that buggy. They all came out finished, all had full stories in that same genre, but worked well on the systems they did. Especially look at the Metal Gear games. Metal Gear Solid 2 especially, and Metal Gear Solid 3, compared to everything else on the PS2, look insane. Those were games that were crafted to be, like, use everything the PS2 could offer. Those games were highly optimized, pretty much bug-free, glitch-free. The Metal Gear games, especially 2 and 3, look at anything else is on the consoles at the time. There is so much that looks good, it plays well, plays smoothly, no frame drops, even with everything going on screen. And that came out early in that system's lifespan. So many games refuse to take the time to make their games look and play well. They're just putting as much as they can in and pushing them out. And there's still good shit being made like Cyberpunk, but it's not optimized. So what ends up happening is you have all this shit code and all this shit stuff that's not optimized, taking up so much space and RAM that, yeah, it feels like you need a console that has to have more RAM to generate this shit, to show this shit, so you can actually play the damn game. But if developers had more time and took more time to fully develop the game and iron that shit out, get rid of data leaks and whatnot, they wouldn't need better hardware because the games would just run better. I guarantee you, if you look at all the code for the games that have come out recently, it's just like it's all unoptimized. I guarantee none of it looks like it's supposed to. So, in instances like that, that's why I'm saying I think there needs to be more effort in having games coming out finished and optimal than worrying about the next big console so we can run the same shit that's already being made. I think there's two issues there that both need to be addressed, and frankly, probably never will be. And it's not always on the developers neither. There's so many instances where, like, they're being forced by Sony or whoever they're making the games for to put that shit out in a month. Like what happened to games like Sonic 06 and also Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was basically forced to release that game before it was finished. They didn't want to release that shit. They knew it was broken and not finished. And then it came out finished later and it's so much better. But no one fucks with it because it wasn't finished when it came out. Let's see. Maybe I'm not the most knowledgeable on what terms and shit mean. And maybe you are completely correct. But I think what I say still stands. I feel RAM is used, to my understanding, RAM is used to help run shit. Like, when you're on your computer and you have 50 tabs open, you go and check your, what's it called, the task manager, and all of them are using a certain amount of RAM. For example, yeah, it's used for running shit. On this PC, the reason I got this PC spec'd out the way it is, most PCs have a 4, 8, 16, and 32 gigabytes of RAM thing. And the RAM basically just lets you run more shit. So when I'm looking at playing... The reason I got the 16, because this one has 16 gigabytes on it, is because I was planning on streaming with it. So if I'd gotten the 8 gigabyte, I might not be able to run my game and the streaming software and the recording software because each of those takes up a solid chunk of RAM, especially depending on the games and stuff. If you don't have enough RAM to run your game, it's gonna... Here, I'll even pull it up. Let's see. Let me pull up Task Manager so I can read these numbers. Task Manager. So right now, there's always a bunch of background processes running on this stuff that I'm not currently using and whatnot. My CPU is barely being used, my disk is barely being used, and my network's barely being used, but my memory is at 50%, most of it off of just Stardew, Streamlabs, and my recording software. I forgot the name of it. It's showing up weird here. So there's all these... Exactly. The reason... That's why. Because RAM is used for running shit. If you only have 2 gigabytes of RAM, you're not going to be able to open 2 things. I have 16. With 16 gigabytes of RAM, I could probably open what you're having trouble with running. Now, if your processor can't handle what's being shown, it's still going to have issues, but the RAM handles the amount of stuff being open, so you need both. But if you take away all of the random shit being pulled, right, if you have 10 billion polygons on screen, your processor's going to hate it. So you can optimize your graphics by getting rid of some of those fuck-ass polygons. You probably don't need some of those. Some of those are there on accident, right? So you can optimize your models and help with the processor. And if you have it to where there's less things being active on screen that don't need to be there, you're going to optimize your RAM usage. So if they make their graphics smoother, but not as full, and have less random background processes going on inside the games, you solve both the RAM issue and the processor issue. It's the reason why, like, my PlayStation sometimes really chugs while I'm playing Elden Ring, for example, on high graphic settings, but the PC I have can run Elden Ring on high settings in the Radahn boss fight just fine. Even if I didn't choose to stream it, but even if I was streaming it, I wouldn't have had any input issues. There wouldn't have been any lag. I'm not an expert on this shit, but I have a vague, like, standard understanding of how this shit works, you know? And you need both for things to run well. You need a good processor and you need a good amount of RAM. If you have 2 gigabytes of RAM, you're barely gonna be able to run Minecraft. But if you have a processor from from an old, like, Windows Vista computer, it's not gonna be able to run it either because those processors are shit. So you need both. But you can also optimize the hardware you're putting on it. That's why there's... Yeah, here's a perfect example. Fuck, what game was it? Sonic Unleashed, right? When Sonic Unleashed came out, it came out on the 360, the Wii, and the PS2. I had the PS2 version of the game, and I think it and the Wii version were different. But the Sonic games especially are always like that. So they're all 3 different games. They have a lot of the same levels and a lot of the same stuff in them, but there's certain things between them that are different. The overworld on the PS2 version as opposed to the 360. The 360 I think had better RAM, but I'm not certain. It had full overworlds and shit that you could go to between levels. I'm pretty sure. Or I might be thinking of the Wii. But there were different overworlds on each console version. Like, if you watch playthroughs of those games, the in-between each levels look way different, and the cutscenes look way different. The ones on the Wii, there were barely any in-engine cutscenes, but they had a lot of texted out, like, slideshow cutscenes. Which PS2? I think it came out the same, like, that game came out the same on all versions of the PS2. Fat, Slim, and Standard. When I'm talking about, that game came out as a whole on PS2, and it was on the Xbox, and it was on the Wii. I know it was on the Wii, and I know the Wii version is generally seen as the worst one because it didn't have all the cutscenes the other ones had. Like, I'm so bad at words, dude. I want to be professional at words. But Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. There's 4 types of PlayStation. I only know of the 3. I know the Slim, the Fat, and the Standard. If there's a 4th, I've never heard of it. But, well, hell, that's even another thing. A game's gonna run different on all 3 of those because of the different hardware on them. But a lot of games, because how they were made, probably ran just fine on all 3. His store's probably not open if he's out here. Anyway, so because of the different amounts of RAM and processors on each console, they had to take shit out. They had to take the cutscenes out of the Wii version because they didn't fucking have space for that, and they weren't going to be able to run them anyhow. So they got rid of the cutscenes and replaced them with something else, whereas the PS2 version had all of the cutscenes and the overworld shit and looked sick as fuck. What I remember most from those games is the cutscenes, how incredible the cutscenes in the PS2 version looked. But the Wii, like, I was baffled that the Wii version didn't have them. Didn't have any of them. I was like, what the fuck? Why aren't they here? It's because it can't handle them. It can't handle having all that information in it at once. It only has so much storage, and RAM. Can't do it. But I think if they had taken the time, because that game also, it's a Sonic game, you know? It probably could have been more handily crafted to be able to run on all 3 of those. I think there's a world where Sega waits an extra 6 months, optimizes them, and releases the same game across all 3, or at least close enough to the same where people aren't going to notice. I think there's plenty of leftover code and extra shit that they left in the game on release that they definitely could have gotten rid of. But I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I definitely, at the base of it all I'm saying is we definitely don't need a new PlayStation. I think as, even if we drop all of the other shit, right? We drop talking about how games run, talking about how many games are on what. We stop talking about all of that. When you look at the jumps between consoles, generally you can see like a real difference between them. And I think especially for PlayStation, that's generally too. If you compare what came out on the PS1 to the PS2, the graphics jump between the PS1 and the PS2 is huge, right? Like, games on the PS1 were super polygonal, very blocky. They were all good games in their own right, but they weren't, like, when you compare them to how the PS2 looked, how big those games got, how much stuff was on them, like the graphics capability of the PS2 as opposed to the PS3, that was a huge jump. Or the PS1 as opposed to the PS2. And then another big jump when we started getting your like borderline realistic stuff on the PS3. Like games like Call of Duty Ghosts, fucking Metal Gear Solid 3, fuck, I don't remember all the games that came out on the PS3, but there's so many games on the PS3. What's it called? Gears of War came out on the PS3. Like, all of those really good, high graphics, high intensity games definitely could not have existed on the PS2. And a lot of the stuff on the PS2 was never going to exist on the PS1. And even the jump to the PS4, the PS4's biggest thing was the amount of stuff it could hold. The amount of storage it had. Problem with RAM was using more RAM, more energy. No, that's fair. That's getting into stuff I don't understand about the efficiency of RAM and how that stuff works. That's stuff that I'm going to take your word on. But I'm moving on from that in this conversation, because that you could go on about that stuff forever, about specs, this, that, and the other. There's so many things. Even the way certain components attach to each other changes how it fucking runs. Like, you could have the two strongest ones, but they don't like each other very much, so it wouldn't run as well as something that gets along with each other better. You know? And certain components are completely unattachable, so you would never put them in the same system. So the top two strongest things don't even fucking get along. So there's so much in that I don't understand and will not claim to understand. But I've moved away from that in the topic of conversation to say, when you're looking at the jump between consoles, they all seemed necessary. And even from PS3 to PS4, there was still a big graphics boost. But the sizes of games on the PS4 and the kind of stuff they put out was huge compared to even the PS3. There could still be some overlap, like certain games in the PS2 or PS4 absolutely could have come out in the PS3 era, 100%, but not many. And the same is true of the PS5, because the PS5 had even bigger and better graphics, but less so. I think the jump from the PS4 to the PS5 was the smallest, and that's indicative of so many games being on both consoles. So many games were released after the PS5 that were still also released on the PS4. And a lot of stuff from the PS4 was just ported over, not remastered or anything. They just put that shit on it. And it runs the same, looks the same. There's not even boosted graphic settings for it. So, I think the jump from 4 to 5 is like... And then there's so many games that on the online we're just like, yep, here's all of your PS4 games on PS5. And some of them you can even put the disc in still. I haven't been checking on my chickens. Jesus, they're probably starving. God, I got way into that conversation. But when you're looking at shit like, okay, they're still alive. Did one of them die? Oh, no. Where did the third chicken go? Uh-oh. Ignoring that, the possibility of now being short a chicken. Fuck, what was I saying? That's fucking with me. I hope I didn't lose a chicken. But there's so many games that are between consoles that, like, you live in a floor or a house. I live in a house. I have my room in this house I'm renting out, but I live in a house. Damn, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but the jump from PS4 to PS5 wasn't nearly as big, and I don't think there's going to be any kind of jump from the PS5 to PS6. There's no reason to really put one out. I think it's much more on the games coming out to carry the PS5, because the PS5 barely has anything. They ain't shit on the PS5. You've got like 3 big titles on the PS5. There's really nothing else. So to be coming out with a PS6 in 2 years, it's unnecessary. You don't need it. Anyway. I think I'm done with that topic of conversation. Do I live in a floor house? I live in a house. I need to pull all these plants and start making new ones. Check the bush above the playground. Okay. I hope nobody left because of my insane PS2 ramblings. Alright, let me go to town and buy some fruit. Fruit seeds, rather. Yeah, well, I'm gonna check the bulletin board. Shit. I forgot to mute my mic when I sneezed. I apologize. Let me eat this ice cream. I've been forgetting about it. Oh, good stuff. I love me some sherbet. Alright. Now the store's gonna be open here in a minute. There we go. Big stretch. Whew. Peter, stop stepping on the cat. Jesus. Okay. I want... Well, none of these are really fruit, are they? I guess I'm just gonna get a shit ton of potatoes. Hella potatoes. Why is your brother not in the live? Oh, my brother? Well, he is a school-age child. I don't live with my family. I moved out. I do not live with my parents. He does. I am the second oldest child out of 5. I have 4 siblings. He is the youngest, my little brother. he also knows a lot more about computers than I do, so he'd probably be more knowledgeable on that conversation we had than I am, because he's actually going into that for his schooling. But he's in school right now, so he is not present. Oops. That's the wrong chest anyhow. Alright, I want... What do I want? Yeah. So there's Melshula. Yeah. So I'm the second oldest. Melshula is my older sister. I live with her. So I believe my family is actually all on the Discord server. Let me check real quick. But I think every member of my direct family is actually in the server. So if you look at the list, OG is my father. Mom is not in this one, so my mom's not in here. But OG is my father. Malshila is my older sister. Spooky Mint is one of my younger sisters. Steve Small is one of my younger sisters, and my little brother's not here either. But he does have a server. But my little brother's not in here. So most of my family's in here, just not the whole thing. But yeah, that's my most of the people in there are family right now. And half the time it's not even just who's. So Pizza Delivery Zark is a old high school friend of mine. He went to college for a long ass time. He just graduated college and he's looking for a job now. Love that guy, but I know him personally. He's just not related to me. And I think outside of him, I don't know the rest of the people on that server. Yeah, Martina Stella, I don't know. True Riz is you, and Zeno26142, I don't know who that is. So those are people I've met only on stream. But he made that his name because he started working at a damn, he started working at a pizza delivery place, so he delivered pizza, so his username used to just be Zark, and then he changed it to, Pizza Delivery Zark. Because he's silly as such. There's other people who are regulars to the streams that aren't in there yet. Like, if Puffy Mac Attack shows up today and doesn't join the damn server, I'm jumping him. I swear to God. But he's a regular, but I don't know him. That's not a person I know personally. And then there's you, of course. You're a regular, but I don't know you personally either. There's a fistful of others. That one person who called me mean names and then left. I want to, at some point this weekend, if I can help it, I want to have a stream at that starts at 6 and runs till 9, simply to test something. I want to test something, but I haven't been able to yet, so oh well. Alright, let me make these seeds. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, that adds up. Just go ahead and make all these slots. Let's see. Oh, back. Put this here. I might. Let me go around and see if the town salmon berries are done. Do you have any trees in my land? Do you mean at the house I live at or in-game? Because there are a bunch of trees in-game. There's a bunch of trees on my property in-game, but in real life, I have 2 trees in the front yard and 1 tree in the backyard. So regardless, I am in possession of trees in one regard or another. But I also don't own them. I don't own this place. I just live here. I rent. IRL, yeah, there are trees here. I just don't own them. Yeah, 2 in the front yard, 1 in the back. That's our responsibility. We had one of the neighbor's trees fall and destroy the other neighbor's fence and kill some of our grass. You have 34? What kind? You have so many. I couldn't imagine. You probably have a lot more yard than a lot more land. Well, if you're calling it land, you probably mean land. No, I have a yard. I don't have a land. 34. Or snow yams work. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no. I think purple mushrooms worked, didn't they? Yeah. Huh. That's pretty neat. What are the seeds? There we go. I guess I'm gonna go back to fishing. Actually, I'm gonna see. Well, I'm gonna end the day. Wild apple and wild pear. Is the difference between an apple and a pear tree as opposed to a wild apple and a wild pear tree? I had a friend growing up who had a pear tree. Like a real ass one. I forgot to take care of my chickens again. Dude, my chickens are so dead. My chickens are dead as fuck. Okay. Let me put the menu right quick. That's not what I meant to click. Damn it to hell. 100 meters. That's what, 300 something feet? Jesus. That's too much. I won't say it's too much. That's still a lot of fucking land. Alright, meter's not a yard. I don't know the conversion rate of meters to feet. No, 100 feet. That's still a lot. Which letter was it? I am. Hello. Hello, sibling. Whoa! What the fuck? Do both these do that? Well, let me go back. Okay. Hi. Why would they do that? What do they mean by this? Lux, I think one of my chickens died of starvation. I, like, forgot to pay attention. And I think one of them died. Oh no, he was just hidden. Thank God. Okay, let me not forget to feed them again. Yes, I know, you're mad. You're thin. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, though. I have bestowed upon you food. A pear tree. Neat. I don't fuck with trees. I just use the bats to get my fruit. Okay. There we go. Now, what else could I plant? I think we're just gonna fish. Let me look at all the fish I have and see where I should probably fish next to start finishing quests. Bruh, it means brother generally, like, it's slang term that just means dude. Like, what the they're calling me a little stupid, a little silly, just bruh. Alright, I need carp, chub, smallmouth bass, don't need sunfish, wood skip. Which ones do I have? Actually, I'm just gonna go over and deliver them, so I don't have to fucking think about it. And I'll sell the rest. I thought that squirrel was a person. Oh, also, Lux, while you're here, I want to leave... I don't know how you're gonna go about getting that tequila. Good luck with it. Because I don't think ABC stores on DoorDash, but we need to leave for work like 5-10-ish minutes early because there's a safety meeting today. Like, if you ever want to answer your question, just in case I wasn't clear, if you've ever been talking to somebody or hanging out with somebody and they do some just extra silly shit and you're like, dude, what was that even? That's the equivalent to bruh. Yeah, so I almost let some of my chickens die, and they looked at me and said, bruh, because I'm stupid. Ah. She wants an apricot? I think I have an apricot somewhere. Yeah, for deal. I'm gonna go sell all these fish now. I don't need them anymore. I think I missed like an eel or some shit, because I swear I bought one. Oh, Put this back up. Alright. Wow. 18? You live on a... Like, do you deadass actually just live on a farm? Can I put fish in here? No. I'm gonna look for weird fish. Oh, I might not have apricots. Damn. Do they cause problems, or do they just mind their own business in the coop? There we go. I do have an apricot, so I'll go give that to her in a bit. There used to be somebody in my neighborhood who had chickens. I don't know if they still do or not. I don't live there anymore. Oh yeah, here's a farm is not larger. Okay. That's still neat. Tomato, maybe. Could eat dried tomato. Nice. Well, that's sad. I accidentally make tomato sauce out of this. Please don't make pickled tomatoes, it'd be so dumb. I didn't even check if corn worked. Okay, I need to find, who is she? Emily. Where does Emily live? It makes pickled tomatoes? That's so stupid. Okay, let me see if I can't find that eel. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. Where'd they go? I just saw them. Look, am I crazy? No, there they are. Oh, I have blueberries. I'll do that. You know what? I'll take your word for that. I don't trust mushrooms anyway. There it is. I don't care if somebody screams at me that they're edible and the safest thing on the planet to eat. I'm not eating them. Do not trust mushrooms. I do find them neat though. Okay. I'll just sell that. I didn't know thing could grow up here. Or maybe I didn't just for gore. Sell all of it anyway. Oh, that's spaghetti, okay. Spaghetti's good as fuck. Spaghetti is like peak meal of all time. Okay, probably here. No. Shit. There it is. So now I just need a walleye. It's a night fish. Okay. Now let me find Emily. I think it's over here. Do you want to try... I don't know what that is. Sonika? I don't know what that is. Never even heard of that. Is this the right person? Yes, okay. What do you mean I followed through? Why would you ask if you didn't think I was going to follow through, you weirdo? Yeah, let me look that up, since you told me about it. So I'll leave this fucking tab open. Bosnian cheese pie. What? That looks good, actually. Maybe I do make the cheese pie. Yeah, I just learned that. That's interesting. I've never loved cheese, so maybe I would have learned that. I don't want to catch fish. Yeah, I'll accept the quest anyway. That's fine. Yeah, I just did. I looked it up. It looks good. It might be something I try sometime. So try to make. It's probably simple. Most recipes like that are. Ooh. Chickens. Okay. 1, 2, 3, there. Well, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start fishing in the ocean. I need to stop by the ocean anyhow. A, to visit my favorite person, but B, to hopefully buy a new fishing rod. So I can start using baits, catching better shit. Stop yawning! Oh! Yeah. My legs. Hello, Elliot. Oh. Thank you, Elliot. My favorite person. Damn it to hell. Need cheese, oil. Yeah, don't put the equals after oil. You need cheese, oil, dough, some flour, and you eat it with yogurt. Really? Okay. Certainly a thing to try. I haven't cooked anything in a while. I want to grill, but it's too cold out. I'm not grilling in this weather. But I want to cook again in the future. So I might try making that here soon, maybe this weekend. Can I, like, cast at an angle? Oh, there's 4 of them? Ooh. Not a list fish, but he's here. Halaboot. What are the types of this pie? So there's 4 variations of the same pie. Are they used for different purposes, or are they just 4 versions of the same thing for the sake of it? Ooh, I about lost the perfect. A herring. We record a sure. Okay, enough of that. I got 2. Got plenty of time to do the others. Allergies are going fucking insane. It's gonna. I hope it snows this week. It's supposed to snow this weekend, and I want it to so bad because it hasn't snowed in years. Not well, anyway. God, my fucking allergies, bro. Yeah, probably gonna eat. Pet the car. Eepy time. Seed maker? Ooh, iridium sprinkler. We got a new sprinkler. Okay. See, fishing's just not good, because all those fish I had and I sold. And for what? Oh, that's interesting. How do you last an hour with heat still? It must just be like a dense bread. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna try that. Still warm for an hour, huh? Excuse me. There we go. Okay, I can make more dried plums then. Oh, I didn't realize this was done. Okay. Good. There's no clipping. Y'all holding out on my eggs. Dickhead. Oh well. care of that bad. Jesus. Where's their silver star? I have 3 silver star plums lying around. Nope, of course, I have 4 regular ones. Damn it, the hell. Center heat lasts the longest. That makes sense, though, with something like that. The center being hot the longest. Iridium sprinkler. I don't have battery packs. I need storms so I can get battery packs. 24 adjacent tiles? Holy shit! I don't know how that would work. Does it... 4, 8... Let's go from 3 to 5. So 5, 10, 16. Okay, so we'll just do an extra circle around. So this one would go out to here. Wow, that's big. Okay. Right, you can make 5 very easy. My mother and sisters are better at that kind of stuff than I am. I've never been any good at baking. I can grill. I mean on the grill, but baking's never been my strong suit. This. What? Well, what time does the store actually... I need aminals, dude. I need mammals. Stress of the pie can we make is dense heat. You're talking about words beyond my comprehension. I don't know nothing about that. Well, I'm gonna wait here till she comes back so I can buy some mammals. I need some mammals. That's the only reason I'm in here. Loxy, you want to DoorDash today, or do you want to eat something here? Where are you going? But I need to buy mammals. When does the store... When am I able to buy animals from this place? Want to be closed on Tuesdays? Oh, 9, yeah. No, I can pay for it. I don't care. I'm just asking what you would rather do. I need to chop some wood, actually. Let me go to the Lost Woods and get some hardwood, and then I'm going to start just cutting down trees in my yard. Actually, no. I'm going to go to Lost Woods, get some hardwood, and I'm going to do the ocean and fish. You know what you want? I mean, I can. A piece of me wants to say Schlotchkis, but I don't know how much I'm feeling that yet. I'm gonna think on it. I know Brian's been wanting seafood, but do you want to do sake? I don't know why I did that. Want an AK-47? Yeah, okay, I'll start ordering sake here in a minute. Do you mean like mid-ass weapon? I don't know. They don't jam. They're reliable at least. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of different variations. Kalashnikov is a whole like genre of one guy's weapons. The AK, the SK, fucking... Dude, I don't remember them anymore. There's a bunch of them though. Like, I think the Dragunov's based off of Kalashnikov. That's the same guy I already got. Fuck, I don't remember any of them. The RPK, that's the one I was thinking of. The light machine gun based off the AK. And there's the SUs. AK wouldn't be my first choice of weapon, but... I already got a wall basket. Very good. Right, no, I wanted to eat that. Babushka? I just need one. With the way the world is, it'd be stupid not to have one. I just want a handgun, though. I don't want a rifle or anything. I'm not fighting any wars yet. Depends on how this government keeps acting. I'm actually fully down to bring back, like, the dueling system. I actually think it'd be really fun to, do, like, a John Wick type style, where you, like, pick your scenario and flip cards, or roll dice that achieve the same effect. But something like that, where it's both, like, strategic and a game of chess, or chance. Zero guns. Bosnian Revolution is not something I've heard of or studied, unfortunately, so I don't know the full story behind that at all. But, I mean, not all revolutions were fought with guns, or swords or weapons. Some of them were fought with words. Guns are overrated anyway. There you go. How's my relationship with him going anyhow? Still 2? Ugh. I think there's still like 1 or 2 places that do use dual rule, like you still can legally duel people. I just don't like remember where they are. But I think there's still certain places that, like, it's very much like California still hasn't banned slavery. But I think there's certain places where dual rules still exist. Like, consensual street fighting's a thing, where if, like, you both agree to get in a street fight, you won't get arrested. Wait, let me look that up real quick. Hold on. My nose. Yeah. Mutual combat is an affirmative defense to assault and battery charges. Some jurisdictions even allow for police officers to referee a fight if both parties are consent. So if you and a dude are like, the only way we're going to resolve this is by beating the shit out of each other, you can get a police officer to officiate and you'll both avoid assault charges. So, like, you can't kill each other. You won't be, like, if you accidentally, like, punch a man to death, you're still gonna get charged with murder. But if you both, like, agree to a fair fight and run hands, that's legal in certain areas. Really? That's interesting. I might have to read up on that. And that period of time from the 70s to the 90s is a period of time I'm not well studied on. I'm no historian, but I do like learning about that kind of stuff, so I might look into that just for a learning experience. Because I didn't even know there was a... Like, I've heard of it, but I don't know, like, the details of the revolution. Did I forget to feed my chickens again? I don't think I did. Perfect. Just in case, I am going to go back and make sure. Ooh! Purple star anchovy. Nice. I think that's my first purple star item. Now, Lux, real quick, nighttime fish. Can you only catch those in the ocean, or do you have to catch them in rivers? Like, where do you catch the nighttime fish at? I'll keep that in mind. Bosnian artillery. This is either a bit or something I don't know about. Make sure, okay. Actually, no, I want to keep that. Okay, why do you keep sending the snake eating... Is that spaghetti? You're eating spaghetti and now included with salt. What does this mean? Like, are you... Do you want me to eat salty spaghetti? Like, what is going on here? Make sure I didn't forget to feed my chickens. There we go. All right. Go to sleep. There we go. Fair enough. Oh, that's the rhubarb. Okay. Ooh! What do I even do with these? Holy shit. Okay. What would I even do? Do I just sell those? Do I just sell those flat out? Holy. I mean, where? The mushrooms I just grabbed? I don't know. Okay, why am I continuously only getting 2 eggs? What's going on? The mushrooms, I went and got them from down here. They are currently right here. Here they are. Here are the mushrooms. Right there. Got them. Okay. Can't pick up anything else. Potatoes. Alright. I'm just gonna go back to the ocean and finish that quest. Ooh, I need to see... Oh, I need to buy... Alright, animals, fishing rod, fish. In that order. We're buying mammals. I need to remember to put a heater in there before the end of the year. Oh, that's actually quite convenient for what I'm about to do. Probably gonna be a waste, but I'm just gonna use it. Aww. Far away. No. I'm gonna buy that. No, I didn't mean to. Ugh. That's annoying. Whatever. I need to actually buy animals. What do you want to name this cow? What are you naming the cow? Give me some names for this cow. Pine trees. Really? Boringus. Now why can't I... Oh, of course I need the big barn. Deluxe barn? Suck my dick. Whatever. Shakaboo? I'm keeping that. That's a good name. These names aren't real. Alright. No. Okay. Alright, there. Bomb snake spaghetti. Snake spaghetti is certainly a conversation. Or combination. So now I have these cattle. Are they grown? No, they're not babies. There we go, they can eat. I did buy the heater, so we have that. Perfect. Awesome. So they're handled. There's the chick. Perfect. Do not drink the mayonnaise. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we have more animals now. Alright, fishing rod. Where is it? Let's get the fiberglass rod. Now I can get bait. Thank God. Yay. Okay. Lux, if you want, you can go ahead, come in here and order your food. The fuck, that pineapple on pizza? Dude, pineapple on pizza. See, he thought I was about to say something. I do think people give pineapple on pizza too much hate. It's just fucking food. Hello, sibling.
Hello.
Hey! You know what? Fuck you don't get over food no more. Give here.
No.
You heard what I said earlier about the second meeting, alright?
I know.
Hate safety meetings. I need to get the other ocean fish, but it's just not giving to me. I'm only getting sardines. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Are you taking the car?
I'm right. Put my cat on the mic.
Put the fucking cat on the mic.
Say something, Mumble.
I don't think she wants to.
No. Hello, work.
Does this place not have sushi? Am I stupid? That's not what I said. Last time. I guess I'll do that for him. There we go. Alright. Get that on the way. Okay, good. I should have paused so I could keep catching fish. Okay, good. I don't have to worry about that. Make sure I didn't miss any messages from chat real quick. What phone do you use? What phone do you use? I used Redmi. I don't even know what kind of phone that is. I just use my Android. Now, what the fuck is this thing called? It's not a... What is this thing? I have to check. But it's just an Android. About... Yeah, it's just a Moto 5G. 2024. Normal ass phone. Here we go. Also, Lux, why did you get a chocolate cake? You know we have those cookies we need to eat. Whoops. An albacore? What is an albacore? Oh, they fish. Please at least be a quest fish. Damn it, Dell. No, at least have sardines. God, I hate fishing. Perfect. Lux, did you know getting that tequila figured out, by the way, or are we gonna have to do that, like, before work someday? Oh, wrong noise. Give me something. Damn it, now. Let me actually look at the fish. The nighttime fish? Yeah. Alright, I already have the brain, so I just need the walleye. Ugh. I'm gonna go drop off one of these sardines at the community center. God, there is just a bunch of raw fish sitting at the community center now. It's gonna smell bad. Let me see what the quest is. I'll do that. That'll be easy. No? The fuck? Oh, any of the ocean fish. Damn. Probably not even get anything good from them. I'm almost done with that, right? Yeah, 17. I only need to catch 3 more fish. But I'll do that. I think for a second you muted me. I can't mute anybody. If I did, it was on a complete... Oh, you mean in chat. What the fuck? If I did, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead to bed. Can it go through the door? Or car. Sometimes the car drops fish, and I need it to do that. Recycling machine, worm bin, deluxe bait. What? Book the bookseller. Let me give you some water. I don't know if I've been checking this cave or not. Dude, the longer I play this, the more shit there is to keep track of, and I just keep forgetting to. It's gonna drive me crazy. Why didn't y'all eat? Whatever. Why aren't y'all laying eggs? parsnips. I don't really care that much. Yeah, that's a fact I'm well aware of. Stupid one, though. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah. Of course, I know why. There's houses where a guy'll... I fucking hate this game. Ugh. Oh well. Check the mushrooms. Ain't shit. Okay, I need to go to the caves, fight some of those guys, and then per 100 people there's 115 guns. That adds up, honestly. But it's more so like, it wouldn't surprise me if like all 115 guns were only owned by 50 of those 100 people. Like, some people have so many guns. Like, there are guys who I know, they have, their, like, their car gun, their bedroom gun, their bathroom gun. Like, I used to think that shit was satire. No, that's how people are. They have their everyday carry, their carry-around gun. Like, people have too many of them. Trilobite. Neat. Oh, there's that one guy in Florida who has a Vulcan cannon, so... You know. Alright, let's kill some slimes real quick. Damn. Yeah. Here we go. Why does he have a heart over his head? Ow. You get. Do I have anything to eat? I do not. Oh, great. Okay. No. I'm just gonna go to the normal mines and do it from here. Terraria 1.1? Dude, I wanted to play Terraria on here. The last time I played Terraria, like, nobody joined, and that made me sad. I was playing Calamity, which is the most popular mod for it, so I thought people would show up, but nobody showed up. No one showed up, and that made me sad, so I don't play Terraria anymore. I never played Terraria 1.1, though. I only started playing Terraria a few years ago. Probably like six years ago, thereabout. Started it when I was in high school. I know that. I gotta go to the lava caverns. Even PUBG, a little bit. I didn't really like it that much. I also wasn't really good at it, so maybe that played into it, but it was not the most enjoyable experience I've ever had in my life. It's at the lava cavern, so I might need to go up a floor, actually. Do it like 90. Yeah, there's one. There we go. Okay. Let me get out of here before I die, actually. But yeah, it's just, there's something about PUBG, the way you moved, the way you aimed, it always felt off. Something about PUBG always just felt a little wrong, so it didn't sit well on my brain whenever I tried to play it. I'm just gonna go straight to the lake. What does that say? This Odell is? If that's a thing or in reference to something, I don't know what it is. Whatever pair of words you just sent at me, I don't know. What? I don't know why I did that. There we go. Shit. Huh. No wonder I didn't know. I don't know anything about mushrooms. Mushrooms freak me out, dude. I don't trust them. Perfect. Oh, even better. Well, do I need a fish? Talk to Lewis, that'll be easy. There's one more fish. Just let me catch one fish. I'm not going after that chest, I just want the fish. There we go. So I just get to accept that? Nice. Slowly but surely making up for all the animals I just bought that aren't producing anything yet. Including the chickens for some reason, even though I've been feeding them. Ugh. Okay, the Lewis's house is right here. I didn't realize what time it was. Oh, ticket. Nice. I didn't realize what time it was, though, so this is going to be the last day of the stream. Nice. What the fuck is that? Stardeww tea? Oh, okay. Nice. I just want to see if I'm allowed in his room yet. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah. The fuck? Okay, let me quick stack everything real quick. Alright, well. It was certainly one of the streams of all time. I think next time I'm going to play Marvel Rivals, just to see how it does. Because I know it's a game people want to see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm decent enough. Ooh. Why do I always get the fairy so early in the year? I don't want the fairy. Ugh. That's annoying. I'd much rather have that later in the year. It's the second time I've gotten it in the middle of autumn. Rhubarb's not done, cauliflower's not done, some of the potatoes are done. Wonder why. Are the cows grown yet? I think it takes a full month for the cows to grow, don't it? Yeah. Chickens are chickening, I don't know what they're doing. Anything interesting in the back cave? Nothing in the back cave. Perhaps. I need to be calling it done though. It's time for me to end stream. I just want to see if there's potatoes next time. Not potatoes. Fucking mushrooms. Alright. Oh, there's mail? Why is there mail? Oh, interesting. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it done though. I don't know what the next stream is going to hold. I kind of think it's just going to be a rival stream just to test the waters, but after that, I don't know what I'm playing. But I have to go, like, now, so I'll see y'all on the next